Hey guys, what's up? This is BD here, and if you didn't already read the title, this is the fastest boosting method to get level 30 Specter Officer in Resistance 2. Now, I like to call it the level 30 trophy, whatever. This is just the fastest way to get to level 30 in general, and I'm gonna be I created this guide to help you guys out, help anybody out that's last minute boosting. So, without further ado, let's get on with it. First off, I thank Sony for the extension, but my laziness, I fucking barely am getting this video out to you 2 days before that the servers are shut down. More like 2.25 days. So, sorry about that if I'm getting this video very late to you guys. I've just been trying to get this video out, but this is like the fucking fourth time I've been recording the audio for this, and it's like all date stamps sort of shit. So trying to get the audio out to you, or this video, sorry, audio. Trying to get this video out to you as quick as possible. I'm recording it on Saturday right now. I'm probably not going to have this uploaded and edited until Sunday. So this is just showing you how fucking not unreliable, what's the word for it? I can't think of. Screw the word. Okay, let's get on with the fucking method. That's why you're watching this video. So first off, let me give you a little bit of history here real quick. This method was spawned from an existing method, which was the very first known method. That very first known method is the flaming car method, which was by Wiki Game Guides in 2008, very late 2008. He found the flaming car method, which back in the day, I mean, boosting isn't really something you should do when the game's fresh and new like that. That's something you gotta give it a little time before they moderate shit. If they have some sort of a system that moderates it anyways, where they don't have to be there, then kind of screwed. But doing it so close, you gotta fucking be real careful with that shit when you're boosting that close to the release date of the game when it's that new. So just a little that. Not to mention when the game's new, you can just fucking play it. You can play it. You have more than abundance of time when the game's new. Not like now when they're shutting down the servers in 2 fucking days. Anyways, it was found by Wiki Game Guides. Now, the new method, which was found in January 27th of this year, or it wasn't found, but it was posted of January 27th this year, was by NecroSmoke _, aka Psychosmoke on YouTube, and he calls it the farming method, which is done offline. Now, his method is very good. I mean, it's very controllable, and it can be done offline, obviously, but it takes so fucking long. So I've developed a method that is a tweaked version of his method, which I don't really have a name for it. I mean, you can call it the 24-hour guaranteed method, if that's what you want to call it. But mine's a more tweaked, in-depth version of it, and it's online. Now, actually, there's 2 ways to do it, and I like to call them Method A and Method B. So what are these methods? Method A is online. Now, online, you have to have a very fucking reliable boosting buddy at this point. So online, you better find somebody that is fucking reliable as shit and doesn't have a conflicting schedule to your time. Now, aside from that, Method B is in person, and obviously both methods require 2 PS3s and 4 controllers. Just had to throw that in there real quick. Now, Method B is in person and way more reliable because you're going to be fucking self-boosting. You're going to be boosting yourself. So, Method B, self-boost, or in-person boost, if you want to call it. Now, once you find out which method you want to do, I'm going to be talking about the in-person method real quick. Now, this in-person method, you got to find a friend who either has a PS3. Well, first off, they have to have PS3, and then secondly, they have to have fucking Resistance 2 on top of that. And then they have to have internet. Well, who the fuck doesn't even have internet these days? But anyways, they have to have all those things, and they can either be a boosting buddy, somebody you collect trophies with, your friend and wants to collect this trophy too, or they can not give a fuck, like the one I went to. I'm very thankful for that, by the way. If you're watching this video, they can not give a fuck, which is way better on your terms, because then you just boost yourself and then they don't give a shit. It's like, oh, the game's there and it's collected dust, so you basically got some play out of their game. And anyways, back to the method now. Once you get everything set up and all that shit, you're going to still have to get online, like I said, in your second player controllers. Now, here's the thing. Let's get to the basics here. You're going to be doing it on the Chicago map, which is where the burning car method was, and this farming method, obviously, because Mine's just a tweaked version. And you have a 1 out of fucking 10 chance getting this map. I think it's 1 out of 5. I'm not sure. I think it was somewhere in 1 out of 5 or 1 out of 10 chance of getting this map. Now, the map that you need is the subway map, which is the same area the farming method is. And this map, once you get this map, you finally get this map. Here's what you're going to have to do. You're going to have to set up everything. You put your medic over here on the hillside, or this little thing of rubble, this little pile of rubble, Barney rubble, this little pile of rubble, and then you get your spec ops over here on the side, and you get them to supply you. Now, one of your spec ops, obviously yours, you can turn off your controller if you're boosting buddy online or if you're in person, or if you're supplying yourself. Now, first off, you got to supply your medic to his full capacity. That way, you can do exactly as I'm showing you right now. You can see that my medic's constantly going. Well, I have a setup for that. And you don't need a turbo controller for that. Holy fucking shit, you don't need a turbo controller. So this method's even better because you don't need a fucking turbo controller. Thank goodness. Now, here's what you do. Look at my controller setup here. I'm going to throw it up on the screen. You see how my controller setup is? All of it's perfect and nice. You know what it's set up like. The important parts are R2 is what you're going to be using to heal. And then the Spec Ops is L2 is what they give out their infinite ammo. Now, you're going to want to wrap a rubber band around your R2 and constantly start healing. Now, if you're in person, you can constantly click L2. And then before you turn off your second player controller, you can go lure the swarmers out there. You can go trigger the swarmers to come out there. Now, I need to say this real quick. The best way to do this is 1 per person. 1 swarmer per person. That includes the medic. I don't even care if the medic's not getting attacked. 1 swarmer per person. I figured out this method. If you have more than, like say as in this video, you have 4 people, well, 4 swarmers. If you have less, it's going to take you a lot longer. But if you have more, it's going to take you, your fucking health down a shit ton. 4 is the perfect number, or the perfect number for this amount of people. The more, the same amount. So however many people are in your party or game, that many swarmers. So once we got all this shit figured out, now we need is to turn off your controller and just let it start going. The constant supply of the health. Now, one thing I might mention is that the average of this will take you 10 minutes. 10 minutes, but you got to factor in all that other time of looking for the fucking map, starting the game, get your friend in the game, all that shit. So generally it takes about, half an hour to an hour just to get one fucking map. I'd say half an hour. Generally it takes half an hour per game because of all this other shit you have to factor in. But this, just the method of boosting to reach the max of 99,999 is 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Why do I repeat that? So that you can get it through your thick skull that it's 10 minutes. I don't mean to sound like an asshole, but it's 10 minutes. If you can do it in a quicker time and you got more people in your party, then you're a fucking lucky person to get that many people in a party. But 10 minutes is the average with this amount of people. Now, after all is said and done, you can either A, help your buddy out if he's online or if he's in person. Either way, you can help your buddy out. Or if he doesn't give a shit about the trophy, then you can B, die, and then you get all the points. Either way, it takes 10 minutes to do this. So aside from all that, I want to say real quick, back in the day, I know a lot of you are grinding out that 10,000 fucking kills trophy or the 1 million XP trophy. I don't mean to rub it in on anybody or anything like that, but back in the fucking day, I played this game more than any fucking game I've ever played on PS3. I think even more than Resistance Fall Man, which was the first one I played, first person shooter, but I played this way fucking more than any of those games. I played the living shit out of this game, and I got those trophies without even ever having to boost. That's how fucking good I was back in the day, that I got a lot of trophies that I didn't even intentionally mean to get when I wasn't a trophy collector. I don't mean to sound like I'm bragging or any shit, but holy fuck. You want to go see some crazy shit? You want to see something that's legit? Go look at my fucking competitive score. I'll actually throw it up on the screen, what it is right now, and then I'm going to save it on my final day to see what it finally was. It's another thing to do, you guys. Save all your stats because you won't be able to look them up when the servers get shut down. I forgot to do that with Mag, but anyways, that's fucking crazy. I think it's like 22 million. That I played the living fuck out of this game online, and all I played was core control, and I fucking raped people. I was fucking professional level good in this game, and I actually tried to compete in MLG, but I never could get a team together. So, thanks everybody for not fucking helping out with that. Okay, aside from all that shit, one last note I need to include. Sorry for rubbing it in if anybody got butthurt over that, but one last thing I need to include is that actually I forgot to say real quick. I tried doing co-op way back in Resistance 2 when it came out, and I still used to play this like crazy, and that I just found co-op so fucking boring. Like, it took forever to get XP, and it was just not fast paced. That's probably why I lost interest in co-op and just went back to competitive. But just need to throw that in there. But this final note, I'm trying to do a project. I'm trying to get together a final group photo, as if you will call it, for all the resistances. The third one, I won't be able to use my group photo gamer tag, obviously, because the fucking online pass. But if you could help out with this project, I very much appreciate it. Like, I'd appreciate it a ton if you could help out with this project. I don't have many friend requests on this PSN ID, which I'm showing you at the bottom of the screen right now, group photo. I would very much appreciate it if you added that and took the time out of your day to come participate in this. It would mean a lot to me, you guys. And I think it would be a nice little send-off for the Resistance Trilogy when the servers get shut offline. And basically we all get fucked out of our favorite... I get fucked out of one of my favorite trilogies of games that has raised me up to be the gamer I am today. Almost in every aspect. Not in all of them, but almost in every aspect. But it would really mean a lot to me if you added this ID and took the time out of your day on Monday to come participate in this and hang out and all this shit. I'm going to try to be online the entire day, but I'm not sure how that day is going to go yet, you guys. But I'm trying to stay online that entire day right before they shut the servers offline. So I'm going to generally say somewhere after 6 p.m. GMT. After 6 p.m. GMT, April 7th. After that time, I'm going to try to stay online the entire night for me, which is like my 12 p.m. I think. I'm going to try to stay on the rest of my evening just so we can get that group photo together, you guys. And I'm going to try to take in every single resistance. So if you could add this ID real quick, I'd very much appreciate it. It means a lot to me. Thank you to all the people who have added it. And I'd like to thank the rest of you and everybody who's watched this video. I'd like to thank you for watching my videos. If you want more stuff like this, sort of exploit slash boosting methods, subscribe to my channel. There's a lot of stuff like that. And I'm very glad that you took the time out of your day to watch this video. And I'm hoping that it helps a lot of you out there who need this trophy. I hope a lot of you get that trophy in time and get that platinum. Thanks for watching, guys.